Good evening, peeps.
Hello.
Weebo. Give me uno momento. Let us take attendance of the people. Welcome in, Cryptid. Welcome in, obviously Moose is here. And, welcome in, Shakutiri. Welcome to stream. Yeah. I have, Greg has a little bit of bad news.
Oh, what's that?
My food got cross-contaminated.
Oh, no!
Because my brother was making pasta tonight, and I had gluten-free pasta, but I think that some of the utensils might have had, like... Some of the utensils might have kissed.
Damn it.
My small intestine is damaged. All of my dinner is gone.
God, I'm sorry.
I am built incorrectly. It's okay, I'll eat something afterwards to make up for it. Something that's less... I don't want to say danger zone, but you know. If I have to step away because my tummy's having another reaction, that's why.
God, I'm so sorry. That really sucks.
I was in the middle of setting up the pre-stream. It's just like, something doesn't feel right. My tummy hurts. So it may be a little bit of a shorter Hot Dragon podcast, but hello everyone and welcome to the Hot Dragon podcast, where we're hot dragons and a kobold, or a volley? I don't know what...
I think that's what they're called.
I remember one of my... I don't want to call them friend because, like, I didn't know them that well, but I knew a guy, I think he was the guy that was responsible for a lot of the modeling and rigging of the Avali on VR chat. Because he went to my university.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty cool.
I don't remember if he made it, but...
Also, something that I'm learning just now, if I tab out of VR chat, Push Talk works on Discord. It does not work on VR chat.
Oh no! Do we need to abandon push to talk and just go to regular?
No. It's fine. It's just like I was. I was finishing up some stuff for the short, but it can wait until after stream.
Yeah. How is everybody doing tonight? I'm so sorry. I'm so fucking dead.
It's all right. I definitely got a late start to the day.
Yeah.
I started before 8.
Concern.
She started before 8. My day started at noon.
I have no room to talk. I started at like. I originally woke up at 10:30. That was when my body woke me up, and I was just like, okay, I have sleep debt right now. I should probably make up for that.
Yeah.
I think I figured out what, which of the utensils ended up cross-contaminating me.
And what's that?
It's the pasta spoon, like the one that scoops the pasta.
That's what I was worried about.
People can't see gluten like they can't see germs. It's there, you just can't see it with your eyeballs.
But that's why you also don't... You never cross dish...
Can't cross the streams, man. Moral of the story for anybody who has to cook for someone with an allergen, use separate utensils. Please.
And pots.
And pots. Separate pots, utensils. Make sure it's silicone or metal rather than wood, because wood will carry gluten and other allergens.
Exactly. And it, like, any exposure with the celiac can be a pretty bad setback.
Because your body just starts attacking itself.
Also, Lord help me, a friend helped me get back on my bullshit today.
What flavor of bullshit?
The Warframe flavored kind.
Oh no!
I at least have it installed. I wanted to see how, like, you know, large the file size was and everything and how much space it would take up. Thankfully, there's enough room on my computer for it with everything else for the moment. But I logged in and realized that I'm still, like, in a guild with people that I don't talk to anymore.
Yeah. It's just like, oh. Hang on. Come on. OBS, don't bug on me now. Okay. I needed a minute there. I've kind of, like... If you'll forgive me going on a slight tangent, I promise it's related. So, Fire here introduced us to MMD Worlds last night, and I realized that Ari is part of my healing experience. And I don't know if that's silly or not, but she's just like, because she's a girl who takes no shit, you know what I mean? Girl bless.
Yeah, I gotcha. Also, I have a problem help.
Nani?
The MMD Worlds help.
You get dopamine from seeing the avatars you have and seeing them dance. I thought about the idea of doing, like, an MMD World stream, but the copyright would be out the wazoo.
Oh, absolutely.
Woke up at 5 a.m., then went back to sleep and woke up at 9 a.m. Yeah, that's a mood.
Still just remembering that that shitpost MMD routine.
Cause we were
That
like,
fucking thing.
what song was it that we did?
It was Bad Guy.
Yeah, it was Bad Guy. It's just like, okay, the lighting's a little funny on this one, and there's something going on, and then Moose's avatar just fell and absolutely ate it in the middle of singing. It's just like, I see. This is a bit, not a serious one.
It was so funny when it happened. And then I think at one point my avatar got, like, stuck doing the splits.
Yes!
It's just like, ah!
Like, that was my first experience encountering one of those. Everything else has been pretty straightforward.
I'm sorry I keep yawning.
You're
making me yawn.
It's just been a sleepy day. It's been not really cold, but it's been raining outside.
It's been cloudy and my autoimmune shit has been eating me. Hello, Franny. Welcome to the stream. Oh man, I'm trying not to be too much. I'm trying to think of a name that has alliteration with B. I'll call myself a bitchy Bonnie. How's that?
I was just thinking Bitchy Betty.
Nah, Betty purely gets the badassery of Black Betty.
Fair enough.
Oh my god, I love that dance emote. I need to get one of those of Miguel. Either one of those of Miguel or Ari. Of the little tail dance.
I mean, of the two, Ari definitely has the cake for it.
Yeah! Ari has uber cake. This woman has, like, cake on her cake. Like, you can't see it because we're obviously sitting down, but... yeah. Really passed out.
Let's just say it became very obvious when we were doing M&D shenanigans.
It was because we had, what was the song? Bad Bitch? Or I'm a Bad Bitch, something like that. Where it's just like, the butt cheeks. You just got Mike Wazowski'd!
Huh?
Look at the stream. Moose just got himself Mike Wazowski'd.
I bought a couple of card packs and they were over Monarch's face.
Amazing.
I was on TV! Thank you for buying cards.
Yeah, of course. Uh-oh.
Nani?
I got cards to bully you with.
Are they Ari cards?
No, I'm making some Ari cards.
Oh no! Nearly passed out because there's barely any food in my house. No, Cryptid, you're so fine. I've been there. 2, I am not quite at the passing out level yet, but goddamn, I feel you so bad. I have had similar issues in the past. Ugh.
They keep spreading.
The yawns.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Mine's because my body is just like, boss, the nutrients are gone.
The dragons are EP today.
The dragons are EP. I got a surprising amount done today, though, considering how tired I am.
Yeah, I didn't.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, sorry.
I was just gonna say, like, for one, I got a TikTok out, which doesn't take as much effort as one would think, but like, the biggest thing is obviously, like, scripting and recording the TikToks, because I do write them and record them. I don't use, like, ChatGPT or any crap like that. Why would I tell a bot?
You mean
to
they have
for me?
substance?
They do have substance. Not to go on a bitch rant for 2 seconds. I hate those AI generated like recap videos of the girl did this and then the girl did that. It's just like
I hate it so much too.
You're basically just describing what's going on in the movie and not letting anyone think for themselves.
Did you see that Amazon pulled the AI generated recaps for the new Fallout season?
Good.
Because it was giving like incorrect summaries.
Now, if only YouTube would get rid of their auto dubbing.
Auto dubbing, and now with like the shorts, like I've seen an option that lets you like generate a song out of the video.
Ew.
Gross.
I know there's people out there that are gonna make the whole argument of, oh, it's a tool. It's just like, if the tool is causing more harm to a bunch of different people in the environment, then that's a problem.
And the thing is,
have negative impact.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's a tool, like, it's a tool argument, like, yes, you can make that, but it's a tool that's, you know, putting the people that develop it into billions of dollars of debt to the point that they're asking for handouts. Mm-hmm. It's destroying the environment, and people are avoiding it because it creates nothing of substance. So why is it still being pushed so hard?
Yeah. And on top of that, like, I'm gonna let people who watch my videos know, if you see any of the auto-dubbing or changing of languages on my videos, I did not consent to that. That was YouTube's implementation without my permission. We found out that they were scraping my voice clips from shorts and everything like that in order to dub my own videos. I couldn't parse what to do with Fire's voice either, which is really stupid. It, like, defaulted to a male voice.
Which is very interesting, given I don't know, like, I know my voice is a higher register than what it registers to me in my ears, but...
Because the thing is that, like, technically my voice goes into deeper registers than yours, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
To be fair, I think it also grabbed a little bit of, like, mine, Ben's, and Freya's voices because we were laughing as she was speaking in that clip.
The AI doesn't even know who's talking.
Whereas a human brain can parse it easily.
Mm-hmm. Not just that, but AI made computers go back to 2015, where now 8 gigs of RAM is the norm. Yeah.
Dude, I am fucking pissed at Samsung.
And now, and now something that people are theorizing is they're going to use this to, like, you know, promote cloud computing. Disgusting. Which, you know, where they can monitor absolutely everything that we use through a subscription service.
I don't, because that's just going to drive the cost of internet subscriptions up.
Yep.
Like in a VR chat. I'm not lifting my hand up right now. My hands are resting on the desk. This is my hand. See? I flexed my fingers, VR chat. It's going down. It's staying down. The auto-dubbing is so ass, it's so overstimulating because I hear the original language in the back. Yeah, it doesn't entirely cut everything out either. It also, like, the nastiest thing was that, so for context, I understand Spanish. I can't speak it aptly just because my brain, I can input and translate. I can't translate and output as well.
I have a similar issue.
but I'll listen to the Spanish dubs of my videos and I'll notice, like, actual inaccuracies, but it'll also steal my inflections and be like, oh, this is how this person would talk in Spanish. It's just like, fuck you. I don't want YouTube having my voice to impersonate me.
Sorry, I just found something on Blue Sky.
What did you find?
I asked ChatGPT, and yeah, well, I asked the Crypt Master, or the Crypt Master, and he said, "Stop lollygagging, you undead oaf, and get on with it."
Oh man.
Also, this is just my brain going down a rabbit hole. Please take it with a massive pile of salt. But I am fairly fucking certain that this is the reason why this is being pushed so hard is absolutely to try and cut costs down. But a lot of shit was masked as, you know, being good for the people that it was happening to. Like, for example, the fucking likenesses of actors and actresses who have passed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that, I think, laid a lot of groundwork.
This whole thing's been going on for a long time, unfortunately.
Oh, by the way, apparently a lot of, like, basically a lot of people in Wall Street are hedging on an AI crash.
When you say hedging, as in their things will collapse if AI crashes, or if they're betting that it'll crash?
They're betting that it'll crash.
Someone's gonna end up winning, and it's not gonna be us.
Nope.
I'm gonna say something, and it's going to come across as... I don't want to say dickish, but like... I'm trying to think of how much I can say this. Basically, you know how our politicians talk about how other countries are like, oh, they monitor and censor the information that goes to their people, meh, 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 meh. But then they're doing the same thing to us.
They've
been doing it.
Mm-hmm.
They've been doing it, and, you know, it's just like, oh, great, they like, I'm just looking at the number of leaks that happen on, like, a weekly basis, and it's just like, this, at a national level, is not a good idea. But that's the feature, so that they can, you know, buy and trade our information.
Because the whole, the thing is that it's all about them making money. Morals
That's all it's ever been.
Yep. And then there's people like us who are just trying to work to make a living. Which, I guess is now a decent time for me to talk about the job application. Like, I'm obviously gonna keep things vague and everything like that, but...
By all means.
Centered a little bit. There we go. Bleh. Long story short, so I had a job interview yesterday, and I had some mixed feelings about it. And one of those things that... There's a few things that kind of register to me as a red flag whenever someone is hiring. And that's, like, one, their eagerness to hire you, and two is... Yeah, remember, kids, the government is not your friend. Trusting the government with anything is, unfortunately, very naive, and the fact that the older generations trust them so much is very disconcerting. Mind you, they also get their information from different sources. Welcome in, John. But yeah, getting back to the topic at hand, so... I had a job interview yesterday, and the manager was very nice, don't get me wrong. He was very nice, and he was very forward with answering questions and everything like that. But some general concerns that I had and things for people to keep in mind, especially since a lot of us are desperate for work right now, is that if a job isn't going to cover your means, then you need to look elsewhere. Like, I can't live on $27,000 a year kind of situation, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Paramount lost the bidding wars for Warner Brothers so hard that they increased the pricings. I did hear that DC Comics are officially banning the use of AI for anything in their comic production, which is really good.
Good.
That is very good.
As for how we're doing, we're in a little bit of a rough spot energy tonight, John, but we're not thriving. We're surviving.
We are persisting in the face of it.
We are persisting in the face of adversity. Noble Zachary, welcome to the stream.
Hey, Noble!
Oh wait, Noble?
Well, hold on. Either way, welcome.
What was I talking about? Oh,
I keep... Go ahead.
you keep doing what?
I keep pressing control because that's what I had for a push to talk, and I keep forgetting it's not the push to talk button anymore.
Yeah. You've been noticed. But yeah, rounding back to the needs, I had a little bit of a disconcerting moment where I didn't even mention my celiac. My celiac is technically more impactful in my life than my arthritis is. But having... I'm not going to specify what his job is, but when you're applying for a job in the medical field and someone winces at you mentioning you have arthritis and use a mobility aid, that was just...
Yeah, just immediate red flag.
Absolutely.
Like, I understand that it's a liability. Don't get me wrong, but... And obviously, I've also considered the fact that it might have just been a sympathetic wince, but it's also just kind of... If you have a negative reaction to someone you're hiring because they have a disability or some sort of needs, that can be very off-putting to someone that you're trying to hire. And I realized a big reason why the job had so much turnover was because it's only something that college students could afford to do because they have the benefit of living with their parents, you know what I mean?
Or on campus, or, you know.
They don't have to cover the full extent of needs, and... Yeah, huge red flag. It's just... It did kind of fuck me up a little bit, not gonna lie. Just because it was kind of like a reminder of like, oh, my health issues are an inconvenience to people, including myself. Not gonna believe what I bought. What did you buy, John? Also, you were saying fire.
Nope, I can wait.
It is that Noble taking a break from explaining Halo lore.
I thought so.
I love Halo and Halo lore, don't get me wrong. Strangling Microsoft and what they're doing to it, though. They have destroyed the creative vision of the original franchise. And let's just, like... Just looking at it, it's just like, he's already dead! I don't have high hopes for Campaign Evolved, if I'm gonna be real, because why would I pay $70 for a game I already own twice, you know what I mean? We have, like, the original Combat Evolved for the Xbox on disc. I bought sour candy pickleballs. I have never had those before. I might not be able to eat them just because a lot of, like, candies do contain gluten, but it's just like... Yeah. Or anyway, you were saying, Fire.
I think I lost it.
Oh no! I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Also, the thing about the sour candy pickleballs just reminded me of... it just reminded me of something... I heard about it on the Game Grumps 10-minute Power Hour, but apparently it's like a pickle kit that you could get.
Oh yeah?
Where it's like a pickle, but it comes with like different like candies and stuff that you eat like with it. Like, I think it had, like, you know the Lucas candy?
Yeah.
It had that. You could wrap the whole thing in, like, a fruit by the foot kind of thing.
Good lord.
Apparently, one of the candies used was called, like, Squinkles.
Squinkles.
And another one was called Gringus.
That's Gringus!
No!
I'm not joking.
To everyone here, I wish you
That
all a
is
very happy holiday season.
Very funny.
May it be filled with joy.
It was the most,
love,
like,
family,
goblin-esque
friends, and good
naming
cheer.
conventions I've ever heard for a food.
Black Belt, thank you for the holiday wishes. Come to think about it, let me look at the calendar real quick. Unless we stream on New Year's Eve, the likelihood is that this is the last Hot Dragon podcast of the year.
Oh shit, I didn't even realize.
When did we start doing Hot Dragon podcast?
I want to say we started doing this in like September or October. Something like that.
Yeah, let me go ahead. Let me check the live history on the YouTube channel. Yeah, we started about 2 months ago. Yeah, explaining the Halo lore and talking about it, it's a very long-winded one, so we'll be on the podcast for a while if we do that. But, oh, I posted to Patreon earlier today about, plans for 2026, and I've been rumbling and coming up with ideas.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm a little anxious, but I'm gonna be doing monthly patron only streams on top of like my usual schedule where I work on patron exclusive artwork in the Discord server. I've kind of been trying to figure out how we're gonna balance everything, cause can I say something that's gonna sound really doomer, but I'm just saying it as is.
I mean, go ahead.
I don't think I'm gonna get a job between now and my birthday that will give me life insurance or health insurance, will I? Given the lack of forthcomingness of the job market.
I was going to say, it's not impossible, but I'm afraid that it is unlikely with how things have been with the job market.
And with my immune shit on top of everything. Yes, stomach, I can feel you being in pain. Basically, I've been sitting here asking myself what to prioritize and what to focus on. So, like, let's just use a weekly schedule as an example. So, Monday nights seem to be like the go-to art night for my streams. People are available for that. People like to tune in on Monday nights. So let's assume that Monday nights are the art night going forward, at least for now. Wednesdays are usually Hot Dragon podcast, which means that Saturday or Sunday, sometimes Fridays, usually end up being a bit of a mystery mix. So we have a few different options, really. The first one, obviously, is working on Turman. That's a tabletop RPG kind of situation. I can work on... I have a webcomic that I'm working on that would have to be a Kickstarter kind of situation. Or working on the Centurion, like, grimdark tabletop, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I mean, Turman is pretty fun.
Turman is a lot of fun. I feel like it would be a very, like... It would be a very friendly, like, beginner-friendly tabletop RPG because the integers are kind of, like, set at the start.
Yeah. So it's friendly on those who may struggle with quick math.
Exactly. And aside from dungeons and everything like that, it doesn't require, like, standard battle maps or the same, I guess, planning as a Dungeons and Dragons game because it is treated more like an Earthbound traditional Pokemon game where when you enter combat, it's just mouth and numbers, you know what I mean? You have 2 stat sheets
right.
And you're going up against whatever enemy Turman. But I think with 2026, in order to get something done, I might have to introduce another stream into the cycle somewhere. Whether it's Turman Tuesdays where we like sit down and work on Turman on stream, or like writing the module, because the current plan is to the current plan is basically to kickstart the module, where it would be like the first module and the Turman Compendium, as it were, which would include all the sprites and basic sheet information, like the base starter information for Turman, so that you could build a Turman team from the ground up based off of leveling. And then there would be a playtesting feature. But people would get, like, a physical book that they can hold in their hands that is the Turman starter kit. You know what I mean?
Right.
I do think, because it's gonna be a big thing. That's going to be a few $1,000s worth of stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
So we'll have to wait. I know Moose and I kind of talked about March as being like our goal for the sprite work and everything like that. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think that was kind of like a loose, not deadline, but like,
Kind of a
God,
goal.
what? Yeah.
Because if we can strive to get most of the sprite work done, then the process of the Kickstarter itself will be mostly for funding, obviously, the books, so funding the hardcover books for the modules, or the compendium. I don't know, I know people call it like a Dungeon Master's Guide, but I just wanted to call it a compendium because it's basically the Pokedex, but for Termin.
Right.
And depending on, like, the original base, I think we had an original base of 60. We might be able to increase the amount depending on how many, like, how much stretch we
goals?
get. Yeah. It occurred to me that if there's a lack of battle maps, we don't really need to consider doing little standees per se. We can still do them, but you know what I mean?
Right.
Hello!
Hello.
We're talking about Pokemon. It's actually really funny that you came in at the time that you did, Ben, because one of the stretch goals we were talking about for the Termin thing was to... Well, one thing that I was thinking of specifically was commissioning, like, a soundtrack that people could play while playing the tabletop game.
Oh, hell yeah.
I
Funnily
know you
enough,
like
I have experience. Funnily enough, I have experience with that, so.
Yeah, I know Common commissioned you for cryptids related stuff.
Yeah, Common, a few other people have too, so.
Yeah, I figure we'll probably, let's see here, because they'd probably be like little 1-minute loops, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like
All 8-bit.
Yeah, like either 8-bit or 16-bit.
Or something very adjacent sounding.
Basically 16-bit, but with the benefit of the orchestra, as it were. We're not actually limited to chiptune, but just giving that feeling of chiptune, but with a larger grandiosity to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'd probably... Because I think you're... How much do you charge a minute again, Ben?
Right now for instrumental, 100.
Alright, so let's see here. If it was like a set of 10, it would probably be a payment of 1,000 total, something like that.
Yeah.
This is rough numbers, obviously. This is me talking out my ass.
Yeah. It used to be more expensive, and then the economy happened.
Oh, man. I have opinions on the economy.
Shut up and take my money.
Black Belt, thank you for the bacon bits. Thank you for supporting the pack. But yeah, I think Q1 and Q2 of 2026 is probably going to be focused on Termin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to do more video game stuff, so I mean, hell yeah, I'm down for that.
Yeah, I mean, does tabletop RPG count as video game stuff?
We're going for a video gamey feel because, like, we're kind of wearing our inspiration on our sleeve with it, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it counts.
It's a video game just without the actual programming.
Yeah.
The economy is why I had to say bye to Fire and Moose for 5 months. Oh no!
Yeah. Yeah.
The economy is stupid.
Yeah.
So, like, I am excited for Termin, but we're going to have to be very, very careful and make some very clear distinctions in how the system works and everything to not potentially tread on certain entities' toes.
See, the good news is that all of the things will have unique names, and we already have some unique mechanics planned for it.
Oh boy.
We are doing shinies though, because god damn it, I love the idea of having like alternative versions of the Termin.
And that could be easily explained by it being like oh, this is like, it's more than just an anomaly in that sense. Like, there can be a specific lore reason, for it.
Because it's all a digital world. It's basically like, I don't want to call it a mix between Pokemon and Digimon, because I think it does the setting a disservice, but it's basically kind of a situation where I like to play with it as the devs of the world specifically put those in as Easter eggs. It's just a, hey, if you manage to scam these Termin, you're amazing. Just had a realization. We could hypothetically make the dungeons also have pixel styles. That might actually be the explanation as to why we either need... I think we might either need trainer tokens, or we'll need, Come on, brain. You know your big boy words, Termin tokens. But the first one, I have a pitch for the board, as it were, which is the first module is levels 1 through 30, and it's Minotaurch's Rage.
Ooh.
And then it follows the first legendary as the big boss.
Oh boy. How many levels are in the system?
It's up to 60 at the moment. I had the thought of expanding it up to 100, but right now we only have it balanced up to 60.
Xenoblade X situation, got it.
I mean, 60 is still a pretty good number.
Yeah. You level up a lot faster in Termin than you do in, like, D&D, for example.
Mm-hmm. I assume, like, less abilities, quote-unquote, leveling up type of thing?
Basically, so it's very... There's other ways in the system for you to level up your Termin. For instance, if you take them to training parks, what you can do is you can train their agility and other skills through checks and stuff like that.
Okay.
But, generally speaking, what it is it's very combat-oriented, so traditionally speaking, you have Black Belt, thank you for gifting 10 packs to the community. Go grab your cards while you guys still can. But, generally speaking, it's based off of... I've been playing with the idea of the modules having it with XP based, where the number of things that you encounter, the faster your Termin levels up. And essentially what it is that the module itself will be paced so that the random encounters and the encounters that occur as you go along the map will be directly, they'll be directly balanced so that you're not out of your league.
Okay.
Oh boy, it's lollipop time.
Lollipop.
We represent... Oh, big hoodie. Okay, hang on. Let me get the sucker first. Thank you for that. And then we will get... Not that one. Baggy hoodie. Gotta keep warm in the winter. But yes, thank you for redeeming the cards. That's a whole lot of exploding box and ooh ee ah ee. I don't know why Streamloots did that, but I'm not necessarily mad about it.
What, the power-up things that you can do?
That and just the ooh ee ah ee. Or are you guys like deliberately choosing that?
Oh, I deliberately
we
chose
deliberately
that.
choose them.
Oh, okay, that makes so much more sense.
I got that as a reward.
Fuck yeah. Ooh, ooh, ee.
Ooh, yeah,
At last, people are using the RE cards. Let's fucking go.
I haven't been able to pull any of them, so.
I like explosives. Why do you think I'm aimed at chakra? There are two things that will solve every problem. Money and explosives.
Ocean.
I got an idea!
God.
That was one of my favorite edits for one of the shorts.
Oh, it was beautiful. Junkrat is my energy. You can't tell me that man is a cis man. That's absolutely non-binary goblin core.
Remember when people used to like Overwatch? I do. It was a good time.
I really wish that Overwatch had an actual campaign. That would have kept me with it, instead of just League of Legendsing that shit.
Yeah, because trying to be the next League of Legends is totally a thing every game should be.
Isn't League, like, toxic as shit?
Yes, that's why I'm looking straight at you, Twitch. Twitch, if you take what I say seriously, I'm gonna burn your entire site to the fucking ground anyways.
Well, damn. Committing, website arson, I see.
I'm pretty sure... No, because then everyone... No, I wouldn't do it to Twitch, because then everyone would have to go to Kick, and I wouldn't wish that upon anyone.
Everyone either has to go to Kick or go to YouTube, and YouTube's not great.
Yeah.
It was the whole yeah, they were like, oh, Overwatch 2 is gonna have a built-in campaign, and it's just like, lies.
You sit on a throne of lies.
Because Activision Blizzard, they were the worst for a while. I don't know if they still hold that title anymore.
Oh, it doesn't help that everyone seems to be getting worse. Every single company. Or
Looks
at least...
at EA.
At the very least, every CEO.
Mm-hmm. BA for the Bort.
Me staring at Larian, you fucking dumbass.
You just killed your entire game by mentioning that it uses AI.
I can just imagine how, like, so many artists and devs working on the game at that moment, seeing that tweet, it's like, fucking idiot.
The thing is, they already, like, the people working on the team already knew about it. There's already been internal pushback about it.
Pro tip to the CEOs of companies out there, shut your fucking mouth. If you don't want to ruin your company's reputation, don't do a dumpy. Don't open your fat mouth on social media. Just let the PR team do that shit.
See, I'm over here, like, just, like, looking at all of the game companies that are, like, you know, that are making very stupid decisions, and I'm looking at Capcom with Monster Hunter, and I'm just like, don't you fucking dare.
Did you also lean into the microphone for that?
I did, yes.
Perfect.
I just reminded myself I need to go back into yesterday's stream and clip some moments that Twitch wouldn't let me do otherwise.
Oh no. Oh man. But yeah, I'm just kind of... I'm trying to think of the best way to put it. I feel like being, like, independent is the only way to have any form of creative integrity nowadays.
Oh yeah, and even then, being economically fucking ethical is incredibly difficult, and it's getting more and more difficult by the day.
Mm-hmm. I feel like we need to go back to, like... I need to go back and I need to be like a wood person, you know what I mean?
Well, if we keep on going this way, we're gonna be all cavemen again by like 2500. So
Not fast enough. Caveman faster.
must unga bunga faster.
Take me to your unga so that I may bunga. You having fun wiggling over there?
Yeah, just a bit.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
I started talking and then I remembered push to talk.
Oh no.
Ta-
I was going to say another, like, you know how I mentioned before I was, I'm teetering on the edge of being back on my Warframe bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Digital Extremes is another company that I haven't seen anything about them using AI. I'm pretty sure if they did, then my friend who's trying to get me back into Warframe would have dropped them in a heartbeat.
Mm-hmm.
But it's another thing where Digital Extremes is a good example of, like, they feel like Larian in, before this whole debacle in how they build their community.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
To the point that something earlier today, Fire was expressing, because it's a shooter game. It's like a third-person shooter. She was expressing that, she would probably have difficulty playing it because of, her stationary mouse. Apparently, there have been cases where people with, physical limitations and disabilities, especially with, like, in regards to their equipment, like someone who uses a stationary mouse, they got in contact with the devs about, like, a story mission they couldn't get past. The devs put them past that story mission and gave them all the rewards that you get from it.
Okay, but that's really cool of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they seem pretty down to earth from what I understand.
Yeah.
Oh, and one of the new characters is voiced by Emmett Selk's voice actor.
People.
Yeah.
And and that came about because one of the devs is obsessed with Emmett Selk.
Right, because you'd be surprised. There's a big, like, overlap between Warframe fans and fucking 14 fans. So...
I mean, from what I've heard about Warframe, I'll be honest, it's been like 7 years since I last logged in. From what I understand about some of the changes, I can see why there's overlap.
Yeah.
need to reinstall. Now look what you've done, Moose. You dragged Noble down with you.
Oh no! The virus, it's spreading.
The virus.
But yeah, I'm so out of the loop with the story, the new frames, everything.
I don't know if any of you guys watch the Game Awards at all. Probably not.
Nope.
Why
No.
would I feed
There-
into that self-aggrandizing bullshit?
I only watched it by watching another streamer, which I know technically is supporting it, but no, I was supporting a streamer. Anyways.
Was it Shenpai?
It was Shen, yeah, obviously.
That's fair.
Mainly Maybe because her and her crew actually are like, enjoy video games, unlike a lot of people on the internet. But no, there was a Warframe ad with fucking Werner Herzog narrating it, and I'm like, is there gonna be fucking Werner Herzog in fucking Warframe? Because that sounds dope as hell.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, he's a huge nerd, so I mean.
But yeah, also I logged into Warframe and apparently I still had nearly 4,000 platinum that had gone unspent.
Jesus.
That sounds like a you problem.
I played Warframe for a little bit on the Switch, on like an OG Switch, which I still have, by the way, and I could probably boot it back up and see how it is. I don't know.
Shakes your hand, OG Switch owner.
I do want to Switch 2 at some point, just not right now.
I'm iffy on buying a Switch 2 with their whole, like, ability to remote brick your machine.
That's the main reason why I'm not getting it. Not because I have any plans of modding, but
I don't want shit
look,
to go wrong.
I live on the
and
Texas
spend
power grid.
$7,000.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
live on the Texas power grid. Yeah.
Yeah. That
Fucking-
makes a lot of sense.
If something goes wrong that's out of my control, I am not gonna be happy with them breaking my system when I did nothing wrong.
I mean, if that would happen, you could always just say, hey, you can just send the bill to Ted Cruz or something like that, because you know it's probably his fault.
A lot of things are Ted Cruz's fault.
I mean, that or the fucking governor.
Who's our governor again?
Abbott.
To say
I
Oh,
never
right.
remember, okay? They're all the same flavor of shitty white guy, okay?
You could combine both of them, and they're literally just. You could show me two pictures of like two of them. It's like they're the same
Don't-
person.
Oh
Don't
my
combine them. We don't need that much concentrated shittiness.
right.
We don't need a shittiness singularity.
Yeah,
You
I'm
put-
also gonna censor myself because my brain came up with something really bad, and I'm just not putting that out there.
I'm excited for the stupid number. Ooh, a game where you could turn into a werewolf? My curiosity is piqued.
It is. If you've ever played No More Heroes, it looks very much like that.
Never dies game. Yes, stylized. Eats it.
Yeah. Because there's Mega Man, which I was hyped for.
Come on, Google, give me pictures of the werewolf.
There's not many.
Boo. I need more werewolf games that aren't, Earth, or not Earthbound. What was it fucking called? Whatever Earthblood was. Werewolf the Apocalypse, yeah. I got like
Yeah.
5 minutes into Werewolf the Apocalypse, or like an hour, it's just like, oh, this is kind of boring as shit.
I know nothing
Yeah.
about it.
From what I understand, Werewolf the Apocalypse is originally based off of a tabletop similar to Vampire the Masquerade.
Oh, it's from the World of Darkness. Oh, okay.
And Earthblood was basically just a bunch of, like, sneak around and go beat people up. Why? The environment. Nature's angry. It's just like... Could y'all have maybe written this in a little bit more of a compelling way so it doesn't feel like Corn Central?
Corn Central.
It was really corny, okay? It's just like, I could feel myself cringing at the dialogue. It's just like, ooh. She's like, you gave into the rage. It's just like, you are not being as cool as you think you are. That is so, like, I am 14 and this is deep energy. Okay. Sorry for the boobs on stream.
Da booba.
Da booba. There are no nipples.
There was a part of me that was just like, do I clip this for the bit? And
No!
nah.
Don't do me dirty like that.
Come on.
This.
I just needed to fucking change the shirt, okay? Wet.
It's not that kind of. It's not that kind of stream. It's not that kind of stream.
It's not that kind of stream, Twitch. There's no nippies on the booba. Why do they get to be naked and I don't? God damn it, Moose.
This is.
Accessories. Boob can. Are you happy? That's just normal VR chat. It's Amazing World of Gumball rules. That piece of toast is wearing nothing but gloves and a pair of shoes, and that T-Rex is wearing nothing. It's a little hard to figure out what the boundary is in terms of acceptability in this town.
Do I need to put this in the chat? Hold.
I'm still incredulous that the Amazing World of Gumball got away with so much of what it did.
It got away with twerking in the latest season. What do you think?
They didn't care. They just. Cartoon Network just kind of threw the money. It's like, yeah, just do whatever.
Do whatever. You're making
At
us
this point.
money. You're our SpongeBob right now.
And it worked for 7+ seasons.
Well,
yep, and then guess. And guess who got that money afterwards?
Who got the money?
Teen Titans Go.
Ew. The acceptability is yes. Speaking of acceptability, I need to pee. Let me go ahead. We'll run an ad now so people don't have to advertisement later. Alright. I leave the chat in the capable hands of these, 1, 2, 3 Vinos. I know my numbers real good.
Yippee!
Because we can absolutely be trusted.
Looking at you with the boob can redeem, just meh. But yes, I'll be back in a few minutes.
I made that boob can redeem, by the way. That wasn't
Fair
random
enough.
chance. That was a deliberate choice.
Totally. Oh god.
By the way, Ben,
Yeesh.
you know how the other day I was torn about what to do with the bit for the short this week?
Oh yeah.
I figured it out.
Oh god.
It's turning out better than I could have hoped.
Oh god, you're cooking, aren't you?
I might be.
You can't keep doing this, man.
I got my degree in this.
If you keep
He
on,
can
if
and
you
he
keep on-
will.
If you keep on cooking like this, Gordon Ramsay will notice.
Maybe I'll get a Michelin star of content creation.
Who would give those? Who would give those out? Who would give Michelin stars for content creation?
It would probably be Mr. Beast, and I would be very unhappy about that.
You get the award. You see, look at it. You're like, this should be an honor, but it feels tainted, hollow.
Here's your reward, but in order to get it, you have to enter this burning building.
fuck that. But there's also $10 million inside.
Just gonna leave this set and flip the double bird on my way out.
Okay, 50 million. Nope.
Yeah, because I'm gonna risk death by smoke inhalation for for all the money I can carry in ones.
Once again, Squid Game was supposed to be a warning, not a template.
And people are still mad about the ending of season 3. When it's like literally the only way it could have fucking ended.
So I just look into the other room, to check on the cat and everything.
Yeah.
Sorel's flabbers have been gasted. She was staring at us with the biggest dinner plate eyes, and I have no idea why.
Oh.
Just like, humans? What the fuck? Okay, she's calmed down now. She's good.
It's like, for a moment they saw everything.
For a moment, they were self-aware of their place in the cosmos.
Are you saying she had a naps the book moment?
I mean, probably? Also, Meme Boy, yes, the Kobold is good.
Kobold.
Yeah, they haven't blinked, and they don't have a camera to track movement or blinking.
I do apologize.
Sometimes
The
it just be
movement is
like that.
restricted to my my stationary mouse, so I'm trying not to move the trackpad ball too much to be disconcerting. But I am here. I am okay.
Between us, we only have one working webcam. Times are tough. And for the record, that's a bit.
What's this about Panic?
The fact that Fire's model wasn't blinking.
Oh. She's just staring into your soul.
I explained the situation.
Who's that Pokemon?
It's Pikachu! I think it's Crocodile. Also, hello,
Sorry,
Noble. Welcome to the Twitch side.
That fucking thing. It's Pikachu!
It's
To the pup.
Clefairy! Fuck!
Fuck!
I got some Oreos to make up for the cross-contamination earlier. Yes, they're gluten-free Oreos. It's to help with my blood sugar.
Good.
Nice.
Here's hoping you can get something a bit more substantial post-stream.
I give a little nod with the head to show yes.
Also, I will say, with fire here and like the distance between our avatars, Monarch is less likely to accidentally boob punch Ari.
But the boot
God.
punches are the best part of the story.
So you're saying that that my little avatar, name still pending, is the mitigation measure that was thought up.
I mean, we invited you as a means of wanting to spend time with you.
Exactly.
Shh. No, let me dream.
Bonk. Also, no, Oreos are not traditionally gluten-free. Regular Oreos have gluten in them.
Yep.
I think some Cheerios are gluten-free. Don't mind me just vibing to the music.
Vibes be high right now.
I can confirm a good portion of Cheerios are gluten-free. They're safe for celiac people. I recommend the ones that have protein in them. I'm jealous of that can. Well, the can is technically last in line of a few other people.
Ta.
Okay, I need to stop puppeting the model the way I was. It's starting to hurt my neck.
I was gonna say, that looks like it's gonna start hurting.
Yeah, please be careful.
Okay,
Who knew I had to... Go ahead.
here's the test. Do you guys open up the Oreos and eat the marshmallow bit first and then eat the cookies, or do you eat the whole Oreo at once?
I tend to open them up just because I like to, at minimum, get like a small bit of the cream before I take a bite of the cookie.
See, it depends on like what kind of mood I'm in, and like if like, especially if I like have like milk with the cookie or not, because you know, with the milk I leave it intact. Without, I'm more likely to open it up.
Yeah, that's fair. But it's like 9 times out of 10 you're just opening up the cookie and then like eating the inside first, so
Oreo would make so much money if they sold just the cream. Just sticks of...
true.
You know what they need to do? They need to make it like Push Pops. Oreo cream Push Pops.
Okay, but hear me out. Oreo cream push pops, but they have the little crumble pockets of the cookie in there.
Yes.
So it's like a cookies and cream.
Ooh.
We need Push Pops to come back to, like, the general populace, you know what I mean?
The prominence.
There was a part of me that's like, make them reloadable like a Pez dispenser, so there's less waste.
Okay, but there becomes issues with, okay, how do you clean that properly so there's no risk of contamination of, you know.
Boiling water.
Yes, however, you can't be sure that it's going to get 100% of all the surface, right? Like you're going to have to make sure that it is intentionally deconstructible in a way that's not going to destroy the product, right? And at that point, you're going to talk about costs. Material costs are going to go up. You know, you have to be sure that they're using food safe materials for like a good portion of it, which they should already be doing, but you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
See, the boiling water thing was a bit.
I love how...
I'm sorry, my brain went into full problem solve. I'm sorry.
You're okay. I've been scrolling on Blue Sky in the background, and someone posted, so it's interesting Magic the Gathering art on Blue Sky. And they said, Xenos Ye Galvus implies the existence of Xenos Yippee Galvus.
God damn it.
Lord.
That man is a lot of things, Yippee is not one of them.
I'm not gonna clip this. There was a part of me that was just like, do I clip this and make like a Xenos autism creature?
It probably exists.
He's not worth the effort.
Oh no.
Ari takes no shit from Xenos. It's like the cat whacking
As she shouldn't.
the other cat, like just a bam, 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 bam.
Oh, I love that clip so much.
I should mention Ari has an alt in Final Fantasy XIV, which is why I'm saying this.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
She met her current friend group because a Rogadin sat on her.
Oh yeah.
Cause she was tiny.
Small.
Small. Itty bitty.
It's like that bit with Daffy Duck and the Abominable Snowman.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember. Is that the one with my Viera gal?
I think so, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because Moose has a Rothgar and Noid has the Rogadin, as per mentioned.
Also, Flynn, I have a post that's just for you.
Oh boy, let's
There you go. Here you go.
Let's see what sins you've wrought upon my DMs.
I'm just speaking the truth.
Do you want me to read this aloud on stream?
Moose, get ready to clip it.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Turning into a dragon really helps in every situation. Miss your flight? Dragon. Insecure about how powerless you feel? Dragon. Want to protect the people you love? Dragon. Just want to be left alone? Dragon. Become a dragon. You want a hot dog, but the power's out and a cold dog grosses you out? Turn into a dragon. And heat that shit up. Want girls to be scared of you? Dragon. Want girls to be inexplicably horny for you? Also dragon. Want girls to scritch behind your horns and call you pretty when you start purring? Dragon.
It will help you become a dragon today.
See, I have the opposite problem. I want men to fear me. But men are also inexplicably horny for me. And I have no one to blame but myself and my genetics.
I can take that dragon. In a fight, right, bro? In a fight, right, bro?
See, here's the thing. That's when you make it their problem, and you step over their broken bodies afterwards.
See, Ari's current physique, as you see her right now, is a version of Ari specifically taken to be more approachable. this woman, in air quotes, because I personally headcanon that dragons are hermaphroditic and are basically sexless like the 14 dragons. This woman in reality is a very, very big dragon who will crush pelvis when she sits upon you. People like danger. What did they die of? Crushed pelvises.
How was your pelvis completely shattered? There's no way of fixing it. How did this happen? Looks at the big ass fucking dragon.
I'm gonna say something, and I need to keep it vague because otherwise YouTube and Twitch will make it my problem. There's no man big enough for Ari to even feel it. So, yeah. You are not enough for Ari.
Unattainable.
Unattainable.
Ari looks down at that and just goes, pathetic.
Exactly.
Do I need to draw that after stream? Just the Skinner meme of pathetic, but with
Yes.
Ari in her full dragon
Yes.
form.
Yes.
Ari's the true size queen final boss. Isn't there like a game about like slay the
Yes,
dragon?
I've actually played that out of morbid curiosity.
Are you talking about Deepest Sword?
Yeah, the one where
Yes.
you have to
Yes.
forge bigger and bigger swords to slay the dragon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When there's a will.
To be fair, you're trying to save your cat, I think?
I hate what my brain did.
What did your brain do?
So you were saying drawing Ari in like the Skinner like pathetic meme. My brain was just like in her current form. If she tried that, just you wouldn't see her face.
The boobs get in the way.
Exactly.
Look, I'm a level, like, I'll show it on stream for a brief sec. Oh, wait, never mind, the boobs don't show in this position. If I stand up... Oh, no! My FOV, my field of view, my boobly. Oh, no, do I need to respawn? Hang on, let's try respawning. Or do I have to...
Oh god, they vanished.
Not the booba.
I think something's broken with my camera because I can't. Usually, if Ari's looking down, you'll see the booba. Oh well.
Weird.
Yeah, because most of the time I can see the booba.
VR chat, I'm not raising my hand. I'm not doing that.
No man can slay this dragon. Many have tried, but they have not stood up to Ari standards. She needs no man. Are you wiggling over there?
Yes.
Wiggle,
For a
wiggle.
Can
second I was
confirm.
confused. I was just like, how the hell are y'all in my house in VR chat? See, there's a way if I... Hang on. Oh, I'm crouching right now. Okay. Ari, go ahead, stand up. Back. Go loco. Sit. Lay down. I think if I... There we go. There's the boobs. It's a very silly sight. But yeah, that's all you get. I hope you enjoyed the 5 seconds of titty.
Booba.
Booba!
Not even 5 seconds.
It was like 1
Yeah,
second
it was like
of
2.
titty.
2 if we're being generous.
I hope you were paying attention, because that's all the Ari titty you get. Someone No! That's cheating!
This just reminds me. I need to finish working on the fucking sequel to Dragon Fucker.
Oh God.
Can you call it Dragon Layer with a S in brackets in front of
God.
layer?
God.
My brain just went. That's basically naming it like a ninja sex party song.
Okay,
right.
and
Well, I already have a title for it. It's called Your Horde.
Fair enough.
I'm curious what people think Ari hoards. If you look at her, what does she look like she hoards? I don't know what
Rock.
Monarch hoards. Shh, don't spoil.
I was about to say rock.
Rock.
I'm trying to think of what Monarch would hoard.
Amethyst colored shoes. Energy drinks! This is gonna sound really crazy. I've never had an energy drink before. Despite being an animator.
There's.
You're not missing much.
I imagine Ari just having a pile of shirts. That is just all from Hot Topic.
I can't boo you, but if I'm gonna go and buy some goth shit, I'm getting it from a proper goth store. Hot Topic is beginner level.
I was gonna say the only other one I know of for sure is like Torrid, but I don't know how reputable.
See, I remember Torrid being more like a plus size store.
Hmm.
That's where we got like a bunch of like plus size clothes. The crash is not worth it for most energy drinks. I feel like an energy drink would just give me a migraine.
I've never had an energy drink, but I've like. It might sound weird to say, but like the smell is off-putting to me.
I don't like
gotcha.
the idea of putting in the weird chemical juices in my body. Like, not in a... I'm not saying this in a granola way. Just a, like... I don't like the idea of artificially inducing awakeness, because that's what caffeine does. It just turns your brain off to being aware of your tiredness.
Mm-hmm. So, I guess I'll be the one person in the room that has had energy drinks before. However, I have not had many. The most concentrated, obviously, was a half of a 5-hour energy shot that I shared with somebody else.
Oh,
And that was
God.
for, like, a band competition.
I've just kind of accepted that I'm going to be tired 5 ever, and I need, like, 10 hours of sleep in order to function.
I gotcha. I also used to drink, not very frequently, but every now and then I used to have one of those Java Monsters.
Mm-hmm.
The taste of that wasn't too bad, to be perfectly honest. I didn't have, like, the smell issue that Moose brought up.
Yeah.
That being said, again, I didn't have them very frequently, and I basically cut them out entirely because, just in general, there's so much shit packed in there. You just don't, you just don't want that in your body very often.
Well, from what I
Honestly.
understand, 1, it can cause kidney stones. 2, it can cause liver problems.
Oh yeah,
3,
especially
it can
if you're
cause
not
blood pressure
hydrating
issues.
properly.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man. I might honestly consider getting contact caffeine soap again, because the thing is, it's not enough caffeine to, like, make you awake, but it'll help, like... It can help with chronic pain, because it's just helping with the blood flow just within that area. That, and I like supporting small businesses. I'm kind of sad that they're not selling at conventions anymore. But, I had an idea, if y'all will humor me for a second.
Oh boy.
If I set up the throne, like my throne account, with stuff that I need, or stuff that, quote, Ari would get, as it were, would people get stuff from there? It's
I
like,
think there's a very good chance.
it's like 50% bit, 50% just like, hey, if you don't want to directly, like, give me muns or commission me, you can give me this thing. You can help my chronically ill ass function.
I mean,
It's worth a shot.
Throne definitely helped me out because someone bought me a whole ass interface through Throne. So
Holy shit.
yeah, I put it as like a crowdfunding thing, and then someone just straight up bought it for me. I thank them so much.
Yeah, I think, I have some thoughts about what I'm gonna, quote, spend my money on in 2026. A big one is saving up for a new PC, just because my PC has... It's falling behind in what it can do.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'm gonna crowdfund that on Throne just because I want a custom build. Don't get a PC. I know because the cost of PCs and everything like that are going up, but...
I'm hoping that this is just me being cautiously optimistic. I hope people realize within like the next like 4 to 6 months that all the shit that they're doing with AI just kind of just ends up stopping, so that way prices just go back down. It's probably not gonna happen, but a man can dream, damn it. And I need something, okay?
I need the bubble to pop within first quarter of 2026, please.
It's more than likely gonna happen, so...
I need several things to happen, including a certain fruit to expire. If you know, you know.
I mean... that fruit is already expired, they just keep on painting it.
Something, lipstick on a pig, something.
Can I say something about lipstick? I know it's a really weird tangent, but like...
And now for something completely different.
Curiosity's peaked.
I wore makeup to my job interview yesterday, right? Because I was trying to make myself, like, look presentable-ish.
Mm-hmm.
I have a very masculine build and face in real life. I realized as I was walking out the door that it's just like, oh, I don't like how I look right now, but it's too late to change it. But...
I'm sorry, man.
It's like, I want to like makeup, it's just... 1, I live in Texas. 2, I'm a little scared. The sucky thing is, I'm a trans mask man. I'm scared of the idea of someone pointing at me and thinking I'm a trans woman because of my body build. Contemplating going back to console just because keeping up with PC upgrading is a bitch at the moment. 14 is basically the only thing keeping on PC and VR chat. Yeah. I thought about the idea of maybe getting a GameCube depending on the cost of it, because I could port my games over and then use a capture card, but...
Yeah.
That still doesn't stop the issue of the fact that... Because most of what's taking up storage on my computer, aside from 14 and Baldur's Gate 3, are actual files from working, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
His video files are fucking huge.
Mm-hmm. Also, Luna Wolf, welcome to the stream. But yeah, video files. I have a Dropbox account where I upload the finished videos whenever they're done being edited, and then I remove them from my computer because I only have so much storage on... Because this is a laptop. I'm streaming from a laptop. I needed a laptop for the duration of college, and it served me very well, but... I also, for instance, I have an external keyboard right now that serves as my keyboard because my regular keyboard in the laptop is broken, and I've had to send this laptop in to have the hinge replaced, not once, but twice. This laptop's basically just a desktop, but without the customizability of it. And a 3060 ain't bad for a graphics card, but I only have 16 gigs of RAM, which is where things get a little funky because a lot of, like, for instance, whenever I'm streaming with the PNG tuber, like, for instance, when we were doing that RV There Yet, Spring's computer was whirring with running VTube Studio and OBS and all the things, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of my worry with trying to get back into streaming because after my computer crashing while having 14 up, I was like, nope, I need to wait until I get a better machine for this.
Yeah, and I mean, to be fair, 14 is a beefy-ass game.
It's a beefy game, but it shouldn't be that beefy where it's like that plus a browser plus some PNG tuber is the thing that like causes it to go over.
To be fair, OBS is a bit of a resource hog.
OBS is very much a resource hog.
It really needs to stop being such a fucking resource hog.
I don't know, like, so I use the Stream Elements plugin for mine, because that's how I'm multi-streaming right now. I'm streaming both to Twitch and YouTube. Like, a big reason why... I don't know, like, I try to give people options in terms of watching streams. Like, Twitch is obviously the optimal one for me, because that's where most of the features and everything like that are for streaming. But I want to give people, like, a vertical option as well. But I don't want to stream on TikTok, because I feel like putting eggs in that basket is bound to break your eggs, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like I have to wonder if a lot of the price of computer parts is artificial inflation.
Oh, it absolutely is. The prices didn't go down from COVID pricing.
And scalpers.
Fucking scalpers.
Scalpers. Tariffs.
I have to wonder how much stuff is gonna get reversed when the orange finally goes in the bucket. Not as much as we're hoping for, obviously, but I hope that the tariffs get reversed.
It kind of depends on who the people vote at that point, but...
Putting your eggs in TikTok sounds like a bad... Yeah. I think, I basically use TikTok more as a tool, if anything, nowadays, you know what I mean? It's really good, because the thing is that, like, looking at Moose's, edited TikToks, or not TikToks, shorts as an example, you can tell when Moose is editing a short versus when I'm editing a short based off of whose font is showing up. Because, like, Moose, for example, does the... Like, because I originally did all the text by hand, but I don't have the time to edit text by hand anymore. So I've had to resort, like, when it comes to the tutorial shorts, I use TikTok as a tool for that. But yeah, TikTok... Don't put your eggs in the TikTok basket. It has been teetering off the edge of the fridge for a while.
Because wasn't there supposed to be like an American-only version of TikTok like this year, but it just never happened?
That's because they now have a majority share in the company.
I've noticed a distinct drop in real-world events on my FYP, and I know that's on purpose. Because why inform the Americans of what's going on in the rest of the world and how much cooler the rest of the world is and what they're doing right when they can point to us and just be like, you're stuck here. We're not as bad as people will interpret, like, because the populace isn't as bad as a lot of people make us seem, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. But a lot of the populace is also misinformed, and, people want to keep it that way.
Because with that information,
People are.
that misinformation comes power in their hands.
Exactly.
Yep.
I'd love it if Ari, what are you doing? I'm not moving my arm. Girl. Calm down. Calm thy tatas. Your tatas, they're right here. Calm them. Calm. I think it's because I'm wearing a pink shirt that's kind of close to my actual skin tone. So the webcam's just like, I don't know what to do with this. I don't know what do. What do?
What do?
What do? But yeah, I know there's like a whole stigma against New Year's resolutions, so I don't want to call it a New Year's resolution, but do you guys have like a goal or something that you really want to do in 2026?
I'd like to work on some more personal projects in 2026.
That sounds like a good idea. Ben?
Yeah. Oh.
No, my
Sorry.
purpose got mitigated.
Sorry, I was like silently gesturing to fire. I was just shrugging.
I failed.
You
I
did
was
not
waiting.
fail.
I was waiting for Fire to go. So Fire, if you want to go first.
Oh God. I'm over here racking my brain, going, I don't know if I have any, to be perfectly frank.
I mean, you don't have to set a goal for 2026.
Survival is always a worthy goal.
I mean, yeah.
Suddenly, the mission from Halo Reach appears.
Current
Mission
objective
survive. Yeah.
Yeah, no, basically. The only other thing I could think is, like, I don't know, being better about taking time off, I guess.
I definitely do think you deserve having more time off and being able to rest, because you work very hard, and I think that's very admirable.
I get the blinders, and I forget to take the time off because the blinders. I don't know how else to put it.
I've been in Lone Wolf.
And it's not like there's anywhere in particular that I necessarily have to go, so it doesn't click in my head, I guess.
See, I know I'd like to go to TFF. Maybe we could see if we can make that work next year, so that way you can have a little vacation and the three of us can get together. If you guys want to.
That could be fun.
Yeah, we'll have to see if we can make the timing work out.
Also, hello, A. Johnson. Welcome to the stream. But, Ben, go ahead.
I have 2 goals next year. One is to finish this fucking 14 video that I've been working on for the entire goddamn year at this point. Because mind you, trying to talk about the music in a fucking MMO is difficult. Way more difficult than you might think.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one is to, hopefully at some point, when I find the time and the motivation, and outside of other personal stuff, make another album. I really want to do that at some point, so...
I just got hit by a small idea, if you want to hear it.
Oh?
Obviously, you don't have to, but you could make an album based off of, like, the chromatic and metallic dragons from D&D.
God, don't give me concepts. Fuck.
Look, you don't have to do, like, all bajillion of them, but, like, you could do a fire-based one where it's, like, red and gold dragons, an ice-based one where it's, like, silver and white, blah 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 blah.
God.
See,
Yeah, no.
that kind of reminds me of what Colin McGinnis has been doing lately with all of the Warhammer tracks that he's been making.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's making tracks based off of the different deities in the Warhammer universe.
Ooh.
Like there's a song about Nurgle, Khorne. I'm pretty sure there's one about Slanesh as well.
God. I could do that. I could do like an album, like an album of like the D&D musical concept I've been also like working on in the background.
Yeah.
Slowly but very, very surely.
Has he done Slanesh? I gotta go look it up. I don't know if he's done Slanesh. Has he?
I can't remember. He might have. If he did, it's one of the more recent ones. I haven't kept up in a bit.
Yeah, I haven't been keeping up with Column as much. I know I set Termin as like one of my primary goals for the new year. It's gonna sound really it's gonna sound really basic. I want to take better care of my mental health in 2026 because mine definitely slipped in 2025. I've had a lot of
No,
things
that's
to be
understandable.
stressed about.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I also need a massage.
I mean,
Massage good.
I was going to say, as for the mental health stuff, we are trying to get you into a better place for that.
Yeah, I think a lot of it will be relieved once I'm moved out.
Because, yeah, that... You'd be surprised how much a change in environment away from stressors that even subconsciously will keep working at you will do.
Mm-hmm. I know, for instance, I was actually lower stress while I was on campus in college.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently they did do, Colin did do a song for Slanesh.
Nice. Oh, and I have a silly funny one too for next year.
Oh yeah?
Actually beat and complete a Nuzlocke.
That's a good reason to work through 2026.
Gotta take a little fun breaks by going through emotional torment.
That
Nuzlocking Pokemon.
that reminds me, Fire and I currently have a randomized Nuzlocke that we're doing that we should probably get back to at some point.
I would love to. We're doing a Heart Gold, Soul Silver randomized Nuzlocke that's going very interestingly.
Oh boy. No, I'm waiting for a certain game to hopefully come out, and that's Infinite Fusions 2.
Oh, they're doing a sequel.
Yes, they announced that like a couple months ago, I think. Let me see if I can
Oh
find the
man,
trailer
I
for
wasn't
you.
aware. I'll have to.
Yeah, let me see.
I'm on the Discord. I just haven't been watching very much, just because of, how often they would update.
One of the ROM hacks that I've really wanted to play is the Pokemon Evolved.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think it's either a Fire Red or a Leaf Green ROM hack, but yeah, each Pokemon line has I think 3 new evolutions.
Interesting.
And some of them do not take the route you would expect.
Gonna get a husky fursuit from Wild Dog Works. Oh, hell yeah. Now imagining the tone of a Pokemon game would have... the soundtrack was done by Sabaton.
Oh god.
Alright, there you go, Ben. There's your prompt.
I mean, we just had Rage Against the Machine in fucking 14, so anything could happen at this point.
Oh man.
Also fire here in the sidebar for you.
I do have another.
See,
What did you find?
go ahead. I was just gonna say I can't think of Sabaton without thinking of that one meme with like the camera
Yes.
filter.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
The guy pantomiming along to The Last Stand.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Last Stand is honestly Sabaton's best song, so...
Excuse me. I do.
I love it.
I'm gonna let you go first because I'm gonna end up changing this
Yeah, I was about to say, it's because it's just that I love it when metal bands do more like major key stuff.
Yeah.
It's just like really cool sound.
It just hits the nerve right. You know what I mean? The little neuron.
Major distortion is a very underutilized thing in music, so.
Mm-hmm. But I have another future goal that's kind of way off. I'm not making any promises here because obviously life is how life go, but with how the latest video was received on the old channel, I think I might breathe a little more life into that.
Whee!
Mm-hmm.
I'd really like to save up for a cheetah fursuit. I know everybody's just like, well, why don't you get a Miguel suit or an Ari fursuit? And it's just like, I don't know. I feel like if I had an Ari fursuit, it would invite a lot of the wrong people to behave inappropriately around me.
And that's not necessarily like the type of community you want to foster type of thing.
don't wanna,
Right.
Yeah, I don't want to foster a community. Like, obviously... Go ahead.
And you don't want to feel forced into doing like that kind of content, so...
I don't want to feel forced into doing that kind of content, and if I'm ever going... I've had creepy fan interactions at conventions before, and I've dealt with my fair share of creepy people. I don't need to be harassed again.
Yeah.
I've had my fair share of that in life. I love Ari, don't get me wrong, but... unless someone, like, gifted me a head, I would not get a fursuit of Ari, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Ignoring the fact that if you look at her, she's, like, incredibly complex.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, this isn't me asking for someone to make me a fursuit. I'm saying that those are, like, the conditions. Like, I'm not gonna go out of my way to get one, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hope you gave those creeps what for and prevented them from contacting you in the future because that's just not cool. Yeah. Dealing with people who are unhealthy about boundaries is something that not a lot of people learn how to do. For instance, obviously I've experienced narcissistic abuse and everything like that. And I've come to learn how to recognize it in people a lot faster, but my radar's gotten a lot stronger nowadays, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But the unfortunate thing, like, for instance with narcissists, is that they like to rile people up without actually providing evidence of their side of the story. So, like, a common thing that a narcissist will do is they will... Let's say hypothetically it's on Discord. Let's use Discord as an example. So, let's say that a narcissist has been wronged by a person. It could be the tiniest thing. It's just like, oh, they said no to X, Y, or Z kind of thing. And they said it very politely. a narcissist will take that information and they will anecdotally spin it to make themselves seem like the victim because they cannot fathom the concept of a boundary being placed versus them being attacked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love your furry avatar. Well, thank you. The Ari avatar was originally designed by Foxy Paws, and I don't know where Fires came from, but Moose's is by Nefertiti.
Hang on. It says by Max the Dragon. It's a base public model.
Interesting.
I forgot what account I was logged into Blue Sky with.
Oh no.
And the thing is, it wasn't like an image. It was a comment that was at the top of the page when it loaded.
Oh no.
Okay, so the original base is made by Hugh, but this one was modified into a shapeshifter form.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, to round things in, the best thing that you can do around a narcissistic person or anyone who's abusing you is to get away from them, because denying them that power over you is the most important factor, because that's ultimately what they want, is a power grab. I can't tell you guys how many times how many people I've known that will just straight up lie about other people in order to turn the tide in their favor.
Yeah, as someone who's that has happened to very recently, yeah, that can happen, so...
Fire and I have seen our fair share of friend groups break up because of something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The only thing that you control is how you react and how you interact with people, and if someone is causing you distress or issues like that is unhealthy for you, you are more than valid in stepping away and making the best choice for your health and well-being. You are not obligated to stay around someone because you're ultimately your biggest priority in life. Obviously, you want to be like... I want to make it very clear, don't be an asshole, but if you don't preserve the body and brain that you have, then it's going to cost a lot more in the future to repair.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Fire and Moose have seen the effects of me dealing with some yikes people in the past, so... yeah... I will say one thing though, when you know the bad people, like you come to recognize them, you also start to recognize the good people. Unfortunately, a lot of the time you also need to prepare to leave the person you want to escape from, and it can prolong what you don't want to have happen. Don't ask me how I know that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an unfortunate case where a lot of people who are experiencing narcissistic abuse may worry about losing their entire social circle, because narcissists have a very strong tendency of kind of getting their fingers in every bowl, as it were. And it can be incredibly deceptive, especially if you're like dating a narcissist, because you're going to be inclined to defend them, kind of situation. I meant physically, not anxiety, but that too. Yeah. physically getting yourself out of a situation like that is a whole different ball game. I know for me, unfortunately, I'm still in the process of healing and recovering from certain things that happened within this past year. And one of the things that I've noticed is like the most easily recognized sign of damage is when it creeps into your subconscious when you're dreaming. Dreams aren't always rational, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Also, just as a PSA for everybody in the chat, if someone makes a mental health condition worse, that's a red flag. That means that they are not compatible to spend time with you, and you're probably better off spending time with other people.
True.
These are the wisdoms brought to you by a very, very scrunky man.
They are very good.
Yeah.
A period of time where you don't sleep at all because I'm afraid of them. Yeah. Fucking, I have a story, and I'm gonna keep it vague just because I don't want to go into it, but there is a form of verbal assault that happens in the sexual manner. Even if you're not physically assaulted, it can still count. Where people will cross that boundary. So way back in the day, I had experienced that, and one of my roommates had moved out, and we were in a dorm assignment system. And unfortunately, the person that the dorm assigned to us, like, on paper, he and I probably would have gotten along really well if it weren't for the fact that, one, he was a fucking pig in terms of his general, like, hygiene and shit. He left his boots on the table where we ate, and he, like, I was constantly having to wipe down and clean that kitchen. Like, you can tell when someone was, like, always taken care of by their mom or something like that. But I want you to imagine this dude that brings people over into the dead of night kind of situation. And having to fucking lock your door because you're trying to go to bed and you're worried that they're gonna fuck with your food or anything like that. I dealt with that for an entire academic quarter, which was about 10 weeks. Yeah, people are fucked up. So protect your peace as best as you can. I'm so sorry for killing the stream with this very dark and serious topic.
No, it's like,
No,
I feel like it's
fine.
important to talk about.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of life experiences for someone my age, and it's one of those situations where I think a lot of people need to be reminded about it.
And whether or not people listen to that advice or just, like, ignore it is all on them, so...
Yeah, like, I'll put it this way, like, there's some people where I've had in the past some opinions on people where I recognize it's just like, oh, that's an unhealthy behavior. And I'm keeping it vague, but it's kind of like, because the thing is that no one controls who you spend time with, that's ultimately up to you.
Yeah.
If you're inclined, like, there's some cases where I feel inclined to warn people I know and care about other people's behaviors or decisions, but it's also kind of like, I hesitate to do that, you know what I mean? But it's kind of one of those things where it's just like, sometimes people just kind of have to come to the conclusion on their own.
And unfortunately, sometimes that conclusion can be messy, so...
I kind of consider myself... I am non-confrontational. Confrontation takes energy and time and everything like that. And sometimes, like, I found sometimes it's easier for me to just kind of fade away into the background rather than, like, start this whole big argument. Because the thing is that the people who... I'm gonna say something, and it's gonna sound super cruel, but this is just me saying it as it is. The people that need the most fixing can't be fixed by other people. They need to fix themselves.
Mm-hmm.
True.
One of my biggest pet peeves is anyone who's unwilling to go through the effort of caring for themselves or improving themselves. Like, obviously, I know there's a difference between available resources and wanting to be better and just not bothering to be better. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, like, one of the reasons why I broke up with one of my exes is because he was refusing to get worries and other things addressed. Like, I feel like therapy should be, like, a standard for almost every adult nowadays.
It really needs to be destigmatized.
Basically, the way I've heard it put, it needs to at least be an annual thing, like an annual physical.
I feel like it should be an every 6 months mental health check-in kind of situation for people.
A semi-annual mental, if you will.
Yeah. Even if just, like, because the thing is that the people, a lot of people who act out are people who are also suffering with mental health issues. And I want to make that clear, that's not an excuse for it, but it's also just, like, a lot of behaviors that may be strenuous is a byproduct of either trauma or... this is armchair psychology. Take this all with a grain of salt. This is just from what I've experienced. But a lot of it is people who are dealing with, especially, like, generational trauma or childhood trauma, if that makes sense. I will say this, something I forgot to mention that is very important is if you notice someone attempting to socially isolate you from other people, especially friends or family, that's a red flag. Like, if they try, like, I've seen people, like, previous narcissists in my life where they'll talk shit about me to other people, but then act all, like, nice towards me kind of situation. And it's it's basically them trying to put you in a little pinhole so that they have control over you.
Who's that Pokemon?
Oh, it's the middle evolution of the Typhlosion line, so it's Cyndaquil. Quilava, that's it.
Quilava!
Quilava! It's Pikachu! It's Clefairy! Fuck! Oh, man. But yeah. Getting away from toxic people can be messy, and it's no one's fault that they got into that situation, as it were, because those people are very deceptive. My Christmas gift to the world is giving everyone's hearts and brains little massages to help work out the stressy juices.
brain massage actually does sound really fucking good right now, honestly, even though it seems impossible.
I mean, actually massaging your brain would probably kill you, but it's the thought that counts.
You gotta deep clean the wrinkles.
Can I say that on Twitch? I feel like I'm not allowed to say that on Twitch if I make the joke.
What, massaging brains?
A brain massage is what some people may call a lobotomy. And that is very much frowned upon today.
I much prefer having my frontal lobe, thank you. My frontal lobe helps me control my inhibitions and decision-making process. No, lobotomy is a cutting your marks.
Jesus Christ.
There are some people who, I feel like it's time for their brain retirement. Retires their brain to the shelf.
It's just that one meme. It's time to stop!
It's time to stop.
Is the
Be
ultimate
outside the
lobotomy
lighthouse.
just whacking someone with a stop sign?
Ah!
That needs to be my next D&D character. Thank you, Flynn, for inspiring that.
Someone who, hang on, I'm getting the big hoodie. Someone who just whacks people with a stop sign.
Yes, like a crossing guard or some shit like that who just whacks people with a stop sign.
Every time they hit someone, it plays Doom music. Also, thank you for the big hoodie, Black Belt. The cozy vibes
See?
are much appreciated.
Yes, no, wait.
Go ahead, Ben.
Doom guy. Cross guard guy.
You literally just call him Doom Crossing.
Doom cross.
Like the Animal Crossing Doom crossover.
That's their child. Thank you, Flynn. I know what I'm doing. I am sorry. That's going to be my next backup character for fucking Doom.
Look, that might
my
be a
God.
little too silly for the sillies.
As Eric looks at them, and is like, no.
Serac just looks at them, plucks them up, and is just like, okay, you're going in the soul blender. You're a little too much even for me. He mixes their soul in with strawberries and blueberries.
Jesus Christ.
He just looks to the camera, is just like, what? I'm trying to improve my heart health. Blueberries have antioxidants.
You're already 97, old man. Let nature take its course.
97, more like 1,970.
What's the difference?
What's the difference? I'm equally as senile. I wonder if the logic goes, like, in a circle as you become a lich. Like, if you die and come back from the phylactery, do you have to wait another 21 years to drink?
Oh, dear God.
Mind you, a Sarak's not like a normal lich in the tomb thingy, but same principle. I just realized there's 14 people here right now. Where did you come from?
Who are you people?
Who are you people? Oh no, we're 11 now. Help! Oh man. I could just feel like no, I don't want to open that, thank you. I'm looking for somebody to raid because I've realized how long we've been going.
Yeah, 2.5 hours, so that ain't bad.
Ooh, someone's streaming Spyro. Let's raid them tonight.
Ooh.
The number fluctuates on Twitch when more than, yeah. Because it's just like, oh, unless they're actively talking, it's just like, who has the time to actively talk in Twitch chats at this rate? Okay. We are gonna go ahead. You know what? Let's do Dragon Raid today. There we go. We'll have some fun with it. Alright. 2 seconds, please, to the streamy people. Raid. Sonny. Rihei. Alright. Got that. Come back over here.
That's a nice argument. Back it up with a source.
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Made the fuck up.
But as of end of stream announcements, so, this Friday, Spring and I will be doing the last Baldur's Gate 3 stream of the year, so make sure to tune in for that. I will be taking off about a week from the 20th to the 27th in order to spend time with family and kind of recuperate as best as I can for the holidays. So, there's a possibility I might stream if I have the energy, but my current goal is to kind of rest as best as I can, because I don't know if y'all can tell, but I've been getting tired. Oh, man. But, I don't think this will be the last, Friday will be the last stream. I see you. Moose! No! Why would you sick the Azure Dragoon on dragons? Don't you know what you've wrought?
You know why.
Nay! Alright, thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.
Chill.
Bye.